hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, pots of golden rainbows, and tasty red balloons. I know, we immediately think of green little leprechauns and green ginger beer when we think of St. Patrick's Day, but there's actually a lot of different history behind the specific day, and that might surprise you. So I've done a lot of research on the life of St. Patrick and how his day has evolutionized over the past 1,000 years. St. Patrick's Day is also known as a day of drinking and having fun with family and friends, which actually began over 1,000 years ago, but it also had many different religious roots. Today I will first tell you about the history of St. Patrick as a person and then how the evolution of the day came about. So let's start at the very beginning. St. Patrick was actually born as the name Maywin, and he was born in Roman Britain in the late 4th century. When he was 16, he was kidnapped in Ireland, where he then escaped Ireland and went to a French monastery, which he actually then converted to Christianity. In 432, Patrick returned back to Ireland as a missionary. According to Quinn 2020, it is said that Patrick was asleep and had dreams of the Irish people calling out to him and saying, "We beg you, holy boy, come walk among us." Before he returned back to Ireland to bring the word of Christianity, much of Ireland still followed the pagan beliefs and rituals that they were accustomed to. However, Patrick did abolish the paganism, and Christianity became more widespread. St. Patrick is also not just remembered for the day itself. He also had many different legends. One of the most famous legends is according to a Logan St. Patrick's Day, stating that many people believe that St. Patrick actually ran out all the snakes in Ireland. Another interesting legend is that St. Patrick used the shamrock to tell the story about the Trinity, which is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, which actually brought the word of Christianity to the land. When he died, which is said to be on March 17th, 461, Patrick was named Ireland's patron saint. So now that you know a little bit about St. Patrick himself and what he was remembered for, let's talk about the evolution of his day. So the people of Ireland has celebrated this day over 1,000 years. In research from Takan in 2022, blue was actually the traditional color used for St. Patrick's Day. However, then it actually turned to this day as we know green, which is probably because of the Ireland's nickname, the Green Isles. Originally, the celebrations were held in the Irish people so that they can actually mingle with each other before they moved to America. Immigrants actually in the United States turned St. Patrick's Day into a huge celebration, which actually the first one was held in St. Augustine, Florida back in 1601. Today's celebrations still happen all over the world. There's 3 big ones that most people know about. One being the Chicago, which is the Chicago River is actually dyed for several hours green. Another one being New York City, which is actually a celebration that has about 3 million people and is the largest parade in the world. Also in Sydney, Australia, they have many different green fountains that kind of light up for St. Patrick's Day. So today I've informed you on the history of who St. Patrick was and the evolution of his day and how it came about. So the next time you go out and have fun on St. Patrick's Day with friends and family, please remember that there was a guy that had many different legends and many different events that happened that caused this day to be special, and which we all know today as St. Patrick's Day.